the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is just gone 6:01.
Good morning.
How are we?
Good
Did
morning.
you guys see the moon driving in?
Big. It's big.
Oh my gosh. Is
Gigantic.
it a full moon?
Yes.
It's really low, so it's very close to the horizon, which makes it look enormous. And as I was driving in, the way I got was like over Albert Park Lake. It looked unbelievable.
Stunning.
I'll be honest. I feel like when you've seen one moon, you've seen them
Yeah.
all.
No, I
They
don't
do
think
happen.
so.
They happen fairly regularly.
Yeah.
But I disagree. When you see that full moon close to the horizon and it looks enormous,
Now-
it's so impressive.
Don't get me wrong,
And if it's
people-
reflecting off the water.
People that are into it, good for them. But you
I
know,
don't-
like the stargazers that wake up and watch the big, eclipse and all that.
I don't want to put
no,
Jace
that's
off.
cool because that's like once in 100 years, isn't it?
Don't want to put Jace offside at 6:01. But aren't you meant to put your crystals out now?
I don't know if it's a full moon though. That's why I was asking.
Oh, is it a partial full moon?
It just looked big. I don't know if it's
A big
full.
moon.
Can't you charge them with a USB these days?
You should be able to.
You know what I mean?
No.
does
Some sort of
did
charging
the
mat?
good spirits get in?
No, it's a full moon only.
Yeah.
Guys.
And where are you meant to put them?
How do you find out if it's a full moon? Do I just
Is there
Google
some
it?
sort
I
of...
think it might be on the
Do you think
Bureau
I
of
just
Meteorology.
Google,
Hang
is it a
on.
full moon?
Producer Jase, yes.
Yeah, confirming it was a full moon last night.
It was.
It
So we
was.
missed our opportunity.
Damn it.
Stunning.
How do I
this
know
morning
when my
driving to work.
crystals are running low? Is there some
You
sort
don't
of
have
battery
crystals.
device?
I think it's got the percentage.
That's
just
what I
on the-
thought, just like the iPhone. Right.
We know you don't have crystals. We know you hate the spiritual world.
No.
Ghosts
Huddy,
come
my
at him.
8-year-old, massively into it.
Yeah, and you tease him about it all the time.
I don't tease
Yes,
him.
you do. It's
I
fine. It's 6 o'clock. He's not listening.
Okay, I do tease.
Don't go to the crystal shop again. Bloody crystal.
Can't we just do time zone?
Are they expensive?
Yes.
Are they?
Yes.
Really? Do they trade them? Do people trade them?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not Pokemon cards.
And you know where I hate taking him? The markets. Because there's always some hipster there selling crystals at the
Soaps?
markets.
Nah, he'd come home with the dream catcher,
Yep.
hang it over the bed.
Oh, we got the incense burner in the kitchen. So now all of a sudden our house smells like dusk.
Oh, incense burner. I'm not an incense gal.
Nah.
Does make me feel like
I
someone's
do
going
like-
to read my future.
I do like that candle at Peter Alexander, though. One
The
smells like...
caramel glass house one.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's.
Oh,
I went to a
It's
mate's
so
house
good.
the other day and he had a Le Labo candle.
a what?
Oh,
It
that
was
would have been
stunning.
spinning.
A what?
Le Labo.
Remember I got
It's a
you to get your
fragrance.
wife the Le Labo fragrance with her name on it? the day?
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
get a Santal or? do you
Yeah, I
remember
got
what
her the
fragrance?
Santel.
Yeah, the Le Labo candle sent the
Oh
whole
my
house.
God love
Goodness
Loz is
gracious.
great. I ring her emergency gift. What do I get her? Let's just say the perfume she told me to get.
It was expensive.
They printed Lou her own personalised label.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but I was smart because you can also print the date on it and you can get them to backdate it so they think that you've had it done for a few days. You know, sometimes it's worth throwing money at the problem.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got this on December 1. Where have you been hiding it?
That's really good.
You're welcome,
It's
ladies and
very
gentlemen.
It's very
You are
strong, isn't it?
welcome.
When it comes to gifts, you know what you need? You need a kiosk at Westfield in
Lauren's
December.
gift guide to getting you out of trouble with
Yeah.
your wife.
So you walk up to Lauren at the kiosk. She tells you what to get you out of
Does
trouble.
Lauren wrap it as well?
No. That's to
I'm
the
a
left.
great gift wrapper. I love wrapping presents at Christmas time.
I'm good
It's my
until it comes
favourite.
to the ribbon. The
I
ribbon
love the
throws
ribbon.
me.
Don't you do the thing with the scissors where you
Cutting, yeah.
drag it up and then it curls?
Just the
Oh
length.
yeah, remember those? That was very 90s, that curly ribbon. Now it's all about satin ribbon or the twine.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, we've got a huge show coming up today. We're getting close to 40 finals.
We're not just getting close
Well,
to
we're
them,
in
we're
it,
right
but-
in the middle of them actually. And,
Prelim week.
And the Swannies. Brody Grundy from the Swannies is joining us this morning. Now, I don't know Brody Grundy, but I like watching him from afar. He's quite quirky, isn't he?
He's his own man.
Yeah, he's quite
And
unique.
I love him.
XD, X-Pies, reckon he's gone all Sydney on us.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, he'll be living
What
in
is
Bondi
all Sydney?
somewhere.
Just a bit sort of,
Change of frequency. To,
yeah.
All Sydney's just a bit hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Nah, he'd be Bondi, I reckon.
Well, he's going to join us in the first 15 minutes. Also, for the people that listen to the show nice and early, thanks to our mates at Bedshed, we've got a cheeky bit of cash to give away. Your chance to win $500. All you have to do is listen out for the alarm.
That's right. That's the Bedshed alarm, which is going to wake you up. When you get woken up, give us a call on 13 24 10, and that $500 could be coming your way. And then by Friday, one of our winners is going to have that prize upgraded.
That's right. Bedshed's mid-season clearance is on right now with up to 50% off everything. Bedshed, no one's better in the bedroom Let's get into it, guys. It is just gone 6:06. Welcome to your Wednesday. This is Nova. Next week, I love this time of year. Next week, we're doing our grand final breakfast. It is happening at Brumanity, cracking spot for finals footy at Melbourne's best rooftop. You can book at brumanity.com.au. How much footy legends going to be there? The cup will be there, so you can get a photo with that. Plus a whole bunch of other surprises, including someone on site will win tickets to the Katy Perry soundcheck.
How good.
For grand final.
How good.
If you want to come along, give us a ring, 13 24 10, to score an invite to our grand final breakfast.
Well, the big question is, who will be in the grand final? And one team that is a very good chance is the mighty Sydney Swans. And from the Swannies this morning, Brodie Grundy joins us. Morning, Brodie.
Good morning. Thank you. It's good to be on.
How are we feeling, mate, heading into finals footy?
Mate, we're feeling really good. We've had a couple, we had the pre-finals bye, had a bye last week, so we're feeling really fresh, we're feeling zen, we're feeling ready to attack Friday night.
You as a player, do you prefer the bye, or can that ruin momentum sometimes?
Mate, I take any rest I can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not an old man, bro.
No, I'm not, but, your body's a temple and it needs rest, so... it's all about sort of feeling as fresh as you can this time of year, and the season is so long. So you, as fans and supporters, you want to make sure that players are as fit as possible and ready to attack it.
I'm always fascinated by footballers' diets. If you get a week off, do you get to just splurge? Do you like, I'm not playing this week, I can get takeaway?
Did you have a happy meal and watch the games?
Well, I'm not super disciplined when it comes to my diet, guys.
Really? Tell me more. That excites me.
Yeah, my philosophy is life's too short, so everything in moderation.
I know.
Obviously, I'm an athlete, and I keep that in the back of my mind. But if I want to have one, maybe two, three, a block of Cadbury, then so be it.
You're not doing a warnie and punching out a dart at half time or anything, are you?
No, that's where I probably draw the line.
Well, it worked for Max Gawn, bro. So, hey, how's Sydney? I mean, I know you've been there for, all season now, but how's the transition been? How's the Harbour City life?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm loving it up here. The actual football club has been fantastic. I feel like I've fitted in really well, and it really helps that we're playing super good footy on the weekend in a prelim.
Has it re-energised you as a footballer? I love watching how much sort of freedom you're playing your footy with at the moment.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd say so. There was a couple sort of difficult years there, through injury, and then, out of the team there at Melbourne, and, if there's anything that I've learned, it's about smelling the roses along the journey, because you don't know, when or how things can change. So I'm just operating from a space of gratitude and really loving my time up here, and got really good support, which enables me to,
How good's
play
that,
the way
by
I'm
the
playing
way?
at the moment.
That's so nice to hear, and I'm so pleased for you, Broads, and I hope you get your chance, because you deserve it, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you move there with a partner, or are you shacking up with one of the players? Bunk beds to save a bit of coin.
You engaged?
I could not live with another player, I don't reckon. I am engaged though, so I'm living with my fiance.
Yeah, right.
500 metres up from the beach in North
Oh,
Bondi.
so
Living the dream.
How
Must
nice.
be nice.
Hey.
I've landed on my feet there, guys.
Hey, Brodie, can I ask about you and the unicorns? Do you have unicorns on your boots?
That's huge from you. A good attention to detail.
Well, to be fair, Clint just passed to the question, I think.
That's absolutely not true. I asked Clint and said, why does he have unicorns on his
I don't
boots?
know.
Yeah, unicorns. Well, one, I love the emoji, and two, it's sort of how I want to play my footy. I think as ruck people, we sort of get put in a box, and I want to sort of play in a way that is a little bit magical, and yeah.
So do the unicorns stop on the boots, or do you have do we have a tattoo? Do we have unicorn artwork at home? How far do you go?
That's where it stops, in my text messages and on my boots. So I'll ask you, where do you think it should go? Should it go further than that?
Well, if you did a tattoo in a certain place, you could have the giant unicorn head as the...
The horn?
Yeah, the big horn.
No, I think keep it on your boots, bro.
Yeah.
I like it on the boots.
was,
It's quite cute and innocent on the boots.
I remember
Bit
watching
cutesy.
MTV's Cribs, and they did an episode on Shaq, and he had the Superman logo with the S.
Did
for
he?
Shaq all through his house, engraved on the car seats and everything. Like that was his thing. So I don't know if you want to go a giant unicorn on the bonnet of the
Or
car.
just a
but
unicorn pool pony, maybe.
It's an option.
I love that, though. I love that you want to be a bit different. I think people look at footballers and so many of them seem just
Well,
all
that's
the
the thing. I
same. It's
feel
so
like-
nice to have someone.
Us as the media
bit
as well do a bad thing in trying to kill off characters in footy, and we speak about Jack
No.
Ginnivan and these types, and I think we should embrace it.
It's what makes the
Don't
game
you
great,
reckon,
having
Broads?
different characters.
Yeah, I think as a society, culturally, I think we like to say that we want personality, and then when it pops up, we sort of
Shut it
question,
down.
why we've got it. So I think if it's all in good taste and allowing people to just be themselves, and I think it's a good thing. And in terms of in the AFL industry, I think it's bringing eyes to the game and great interest and broadening the horizons for our great game. So I think it's a good thing.
Totally. Let the unicorn live on, I say.
Hey, Bro, did you watch any of the Port game on the weekend? Are you seeing weaknesses?
Oh, mate, they're a great team, aren't they? The second on the ladder for a reason, and it's going to be on. It's going to be absolutely tantalising, and I think that the tickets are almost exhausted or have been. So
$1,000 flights, $1,000 to
Melbourne.
fly from Melbourne to Sydney on Friday.
Crazy.
As you said, Porter, a great team. Executive producer Brody
He's
is
a
his
full
name.
nuffy.
Yeah, we call him the Thumb because he's bald and he looks
He's
like a
got
thumb.
the spitting reputation.
He does indeed. Anything you want to say to the great man?
We spit with pride.
Oh, you what? What do you do?
What'd you do?
We spit with pride.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
That's so
wow,
gross.
sorry.
Hey, he's a South Australian. Brody's South Australian.
Yeah, I
as well.
know, but Brody Grundy seems to have class compared to Brody, executive producer.
The two
Oh, it's
Brodies.
just-
Is
two
that a hot
Brodies.
name in South Australia?
I don't know. My mum. I don't know. It must be. What? How old are you, Brody?
I'm 32.
Yeah, 30, 32.
Something
might
in
have
the
been
water.
might have been a good time.
Hey, is
Good
there,
season for Brodies.
is there anything you want to say to Brody Grundy heading into the match? Like, wish him luck or anything?
I hope you don't get gastro.
Well, he did say, I hope you don't get it.
Yeah,
So
that's
that-
figuratively and literally below the belt.
Yeah.
Hey, Brody, good luck. There's
Yeah.
so many people from Melbourne who are behind the Swannies. I know it's sort of like, you've still got the South Melbourne supporters down here, but we love the Swannies in Melbourne. So good luck this weekend. We'll be cheering for you.
And great to see you enjoying your footy too, mate.
Thank you. And just want to say thank you. We definitely feel the support up here, and we really appreciate all the love and support.
The Bloods, the old
The mighty
South
Bloods.
Melbourne Bloods.
Good luck.
Oh,
There it is, Jase.
you know what to do. 13 24 10 to score money thanks to Bedshed.
The wake up alarm.
Hey, had dad's drinks on Saturday. Caught up with some of the lads from
All the
school,
daddies?
all the daddies.
Oh, that's right. You told us you were going to Dad's drink.
Yeah, we had a
School dad.
situation there, which we'll talk about another time. But one of the dads,
With Gerard.
G-Man.
Not Gerard. Was it Gerard?
Was G-Man there?
G-Man wasn't there.
No, who's the other one?
Benj, his brother-in-law.
Benj.
And Benj was nervous about going. 'cause
No, who's the one that fell asleep standing up at the last Dad drinks?
Oh,
that's
Sadesh.
Sadesh. That's right. It was at his house too,
I
wasn't it?
love
No,
Sadesh.
Sadesh wanted to start at his house. And I was like, guys, don't fall for it. You know what happens? If we go in there, no one comes out. A couple of the dads started there, and then we met at the McKinnon Hotel. Thing was, later that night, Benj, the one who was nervous about
Benj.
coming, he goes, oh,
Benj, said, come on, Benj. Put your big boy pants on and go out with the dads.
His wife loved that. Benj goes, this is about 4 o'clock, and he goes, oh, I'm going to have to call it.
Oh, it was a lunch, was it?
Yeah. And we go, why? And he goes, I need to grab milk on the way home because they've got a young little toddler.
Yeah.
I've got to grab milk and stuff for the missus. And we're all like, no, you don't. You can use Milk Run. Use Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And his mind, blown.
What?
It might have been a front, and it might have been a whole sort
Maybe he
of...
just wanted to leave you guys.
That's in hindsight, that's what I'm thinking.
I need milk is your equivalent of one of the kids fell
So
off
I've
the
said,
trampoline.
what's your address? Put his address in, sent milk around straight away, put the phone down, went, I'm a hero, you're not going anywhere, sit down.
Sucked in, Benj. He's stuck here. If I'm stuck
Strap
here,
You're
yourself
stuck
in,
here.
big
Yep.
boy.
Yep, Sadeshi's all yours.
Oh, Sadesh is asleep.
Sadesh, wake up.
Wake up, Sadesh.
Wake up, mate. Benj is still here. Flash forward to last
You're at the McKinnon Hotel.
Yeah, flash forward to last night. Thought cheeky little Tuesday.
Oh, I know what you've done. I know exactly what you've done. You've sent your Messina to Benja's house.
Oh,
You haven't changed the address. You know why I know that? Because I sent my dinner the other night to this Nova office.
Oh, no.
Was it something good?
You don't. Mine was a
But
pho
you know
and
what?
spring rolls.
You guys live in the same suburb, so you would have had the same options. Where when I tried to order dinner, I was like, there's all
Yes,
these new
you're right.
restaurants. I was like, these aren't normally on here.
You're right. That's why it didn't jump out at me.
Mm.
And I'm like, oh, he's out the front. And I ran out the front and I'm like, where's the little man on the bike?
Oh, that's so flattening. Mark Murphy's wife, Jessie Murphy, left my house in the early hours a few weekends ago.
Yeah.
I finally kicked everyone out of my house.
What time?
Like 2 a.m.
Yeah, right.
Everyone get out of my house. I went to bed and then the doorbell rang like an hour later and I was like,
no.
what is going on? And there was a bag from McDonald's that she tried to order to her house.
Unreal.
that
Unreal.
got
That's
delivered to my
degrading.
house.
That's degrading.
And I was like, what on earth? And then I get this text from her going, I'm so sorry. I think I just had 2 double cheeseburgers delivered to your house.
Jackpot.
I just fallen
That's
asleep.
what Lou said. She's like, what'd you get delivered? Because they're going to fat shame your order. Hey, it's just gone 29 past 6. We'll check your run to work latest in news next. And then we got money to go thanks to Bedshed. All play cool, guys. Let's head to Fitzroy. Luke's a lawyer.
Oh, morning, Luke.
Oh,
Objection.
good morning. Good
How-
morning to you both.
How
Lovely
are we
to see
this
you on
morning?
Nova.
You're up
Very
and at 'em
good.
early.
I just went for a jog. It's a long day ahead, so I thought, get out.
Win the
Same.
morning, win the day, Luke.
Absolutely, catch the worms.
Catch the worms.
Early bird catches
You go
The
fishing.
worms.
catches the worm. You
I'd
don't
be
want to
careful
be saying
telling
I've
people
caught
you've
worms.
caught the worms there, Luke. Hey,
that's true.
mate, we are going to hook you up with a cheeky $500.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. That's
No
a brilliant
worries.
Start to the day.
Thanks for listening out for our Bedshed alarm. Now, if you missed out, tomorrow morning you've got another chance to win. But Bedshed's mid-season clearance is on now with up to 50% off everything. Bedshed, no one's better in the bedroom. Plus, on Friday, one of
Yep.
our winners will be upgrading the prize and we will be awarding a lucky listener a Tempur Pro Adapt medium queen-size bed worth $13,500.
How good.
Dollars.
Love that.
So stay tuned. Early in the morning. We're setting the alarm early, aren't we?
Hey, Luke, good luck with the worms.
Thanks.
And with the cats, you're a cats man.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, the
Grew up in
Geelong
Geelong.
Cats.
Yeah. for
Go Cats.
Come on, the Catters. Let's all get behind the Melbourne. This is Teddy Swims now, just gone 21 to 7. Coming up next, if you're a tradie, there's a big reason why you might want to quit.
Guys, how many of us have friends who are tradies?
Yeah.
Have a couple?
I've
My-
got heaps of tradie mates.
Instant
My dad's a tradie.
Dad's a tradie.
Instant
Instant.
Yep, him and the boys.
The cheese man, my best mate.
Oh, yeah,
He's a
Dale.
tradie.
Although I've never seen a tool in Dale's hand.
No. Yeah, but he's still a tradie.
Like, I remember we ran into him in Oakley and he had all his work crew there and then he was sitting there eating a vanilla slice.
Yeah, that sounds like Dale. Getting a manicure, probably. Well,
Yes, that's what
well, the
I said.
tradies were
What are you
working.
doing? You going back to the workshop? And he goes, yeah,
Getting a
I've got an
facial.
infrared sauna back there.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
go
get
back
his
to-"
chinos dirty.
No.
No, I know. No. No, I haven't seen him in work boots in a while either. Anyway, we love our tradies here in Australia, and chicks love them too, right?
Yep.
There's something sexy about a tradie. But we may have an issue. Won't somebody think of the ladies? Because we are potentially about to have a tradie shortage.
How so?
A mass shortage of tradies in Australia because Gen Zers aren't finishing
Oh,
their
not Gen
apprenticeships.
Z again.
Bloody Gen Zs. They're not
Seriously.
finishing their apprenticeships. They're starting and they're not finishing. 60% of automotive apprentices
It'll
are
get you.
abandoning their apprenticeships. God, that's a mouthful, isn't it? And it's dropped by 55%.
Clint, you should
Apprentices, tradie
you
apprentices.
should go and do a TAFE course because being a tradie, I
Do a
reckon.
trade.
Well, I think like when chicks hear you're a tradie, you go from a solid 6 to an 8.
Okay, but is
I
it
mean,
all?
this article that I read was alarmist because the builders are saying there's not going to be enough tradies. But I'm saying, won't somebody think of the ladies?
So
What
hang
about the
on.
ladies who like chasing tradies around?
What sort of tradies? All trades? Like, is there a difference between, say, a sparky and a plumber? Like, which one is more desirable?
Clint, I don't know. I don't
I mean,
think
are you
the
a
plum-
chippy
I don't
kinda
think
gal?
I think I'm more a chippy kind of gal than a
Hey.
plumber kind of gal.
Yeah,
I don't think
plumbers
plumbers are the
just-
sexiest.
They're doing some crappy jobs.
You know who looks hot? the ones that drive the Raptors.
Yeah.
Ford Raptor.
Yeah.
It's the younger you.
What's the other big one? The Ram.
The Ram?
Oh, but if you're driving, they're expensive.
If you're driving a Ram, you're the boss.
Killing it.
Yeah. I've got a friend of mine who, her entire life has only dated tradies.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth could walk up to her and say, "Hey, let's go on a date," and she'd say, "Sorry, not for me."
He ain't handy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's not fixing anything. I've got a girlfriend who only dates finance guys.
Really?
She wants the suit. She wants the finance life.
She wants the money, or she just likes the suit and the power?
I think both.
What's
Not
your-
all finance guys have cash, though.
What's your flavour?
Anything.
He likes women.
Just anything.
Rum and raisin, vanilla. I'll take it.
yeah.
You only.
You would like rum and raisin?
Yes, I love rum and
You
raisin.
are an old person. Oh my God, you're Clinton that away.
Either that or an old gold roast almond. Oh, yeah.
If he wants
Oh
to
my
live, he'll
God.
get a pralines and cream.
A Gillian.
Oh my god!
I don't think I've ever seen anyone under 80 order rum and raisin.
I went to this bakery yesterday that exclusively sells madeleines, and I thought Clint would love this.
Are they the little...
Yeah, little fan cake things.
I love them.
Yeah, I knew you would. Anyway, we're not talking about what's your flavour in food. We're asking, what's your flavour of dating? Because, Jase, you only exclusively date people that work in radio.
Yeah, you do, actually. You got a penchant for radio people.
I don't have a flavour. My collection of past boyfriends is a real party mix.
Is it a mix? Is it a mixed
It's
bag?
You knew all of them.
It is the variety mix.
It
They've
is.
got
You're right.
nothing in common, any
Really?
of them.
Really?
Imagine the three of them.
Imagine them in a police
Imagine
lineup.
three long-termers in a room together. Oh.
Mine and a police lineup would all be in the same logo.
Yeah.
Radio
Yeah,
station.
well, they
Radio,
would
yeah,
be.
you got a
They'd be hard to
flavour.
pick.
13, 24, 10. What's your flavour? What type of person do you always go for?
One of my friends only dates private school boys.
Oh,
Lame.
really?
Lame.
I'm the executive producer, the thumb. You got a flavour, don't you?
You got a type?
Outside of my beautiful wife, Annika, I love crazy. Crazy's great.
You just want, what, a little bit of, you just don't know what's going to happen.
You just never know what you're going to get. It's awesome.
Oh, lucky we got plenty of crazy chicks out there.
13, 24, 10.
Plenty.
Do you have a type, Melbourne?
Yeah, what's your flavour, Melbourne? In return,
Because we're running out of tradies, so you might have to pivot if you're a tradie lady.
I got a $200 Kogan voucher up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now that is clicking awesome. What type do you always go for? Or if you got a friend that always goes for a type, dob them in. We are doing it thanks to What If. It is Aussie for travel.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
Boring.
Is that your flavour?
That's the trap I've
Oh
fallen
my
into
gosh,
recently.
you have.
Yes.
What is your type? A few of the girls you've dated.
Boring.
You've said to me, what do you think about this girl? And I'm like, boring. Why? And you go, oh, okay.
Safe and boring.
Yeah, you went through a real school teacher phase as well.
No, school teachers aren't boring.
No. But when I first met him, I felt like there was
You know
very,
what I would say?
very safe.
Not
safe
boring.
As you.
Vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla cupcake.
Convers-
cunt.
Conversation
Hello.
aren't great.
Yeah.
Hello, he's a vanilla guy.
Yeah, but you're not vanilla. You're anything but vanilla, Clint. Anyway, Melbourne, we are asking you on 13 24 10. Do you have
Said with such
a type?
conviction.
You're not vanilla.
No, not generally, no.
Would
Yeah,
you say you're a vanilla guy?
I would say you're.
I'm safe as well.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But you're
Are you
classy
though?
vanilla.
I'm fun.
You're connoisseur. You're not blue ribbon.
I think you're putting out that you're safe
Neapolitan?
and you're not.
He's pretty safe.
He's a bit
I
of a
mean-
liability.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
He's just got the safe persona about him. He's got a
The
front.
mum's love.
Once you know him, though,
Oh, it's a miracle he hasn't been cancelled. Let's go.
that's what I
There's
mean.
still time.
13, 24, 10. What's your flavour, Melbourne?
Carly from Narry Warren, do you always go for the same type of guy?
Unintentionally.
What is it?
I never know until obviously we're speaking and flirting and together.
Yeah.
But apparently I go for guys that don't have a dad.
Oh,
The
like,
last three partners I've had, they have lost their fathers,
Oh.
and I have daddy issues. So apparently it's just what I go for.
oh, you have daddy issues.
You're trying to replace dad.
They do
Yeah.
say there was some research that said women often find themselves, and they often don't realise till later, with men that are very similar to their fathers.
Yeah, right. I went through a stage of just hooking up with people who needed fixing.
They were also hooking up with someone that needed fixing.
I hear you, Lauren. Joke's on them.
So you're quite similar.
I'll give you a lift to therapy. I'm going that way.
It's a big renovation,
We can get
Jase.
a 2-for-1
Shut up,
discount.
Vanilla.
Taylor in Cranbourne. Good morning. What's your flavour?
Good morning, guys. So I promise, this is not what I look like,
Sure.
but my type is men that look like they like to party too hard.
Oh, they look a bit dishevelled, do they?
Oh, yeah. You want
They
a
look like they're
little bit methy looking.
very, very rugged.
Rugged. And do they actually party too hard or they just look like it?
Well, yes, they do.
You like party boys.
There's a real art to partying hard and then making yourself look respectable the next day, isn't there?
Is
I
there,
I
think-
haven't
Clint?
nailed
I think it looks something like this.
Yeah, you pull up okay. That's what I mean.
Lauren, I'll never forget
you
being...
look vanilla, but you're not.
I was out with this man once in Sydney, and I said, Clint, I'm going to bed. And I wake up the next morning and I put on the telly, and there he is in a
I
suit
know.
going, Mary, tell me about the missile strike in the Ukraine. And I'm like,
How?
what? How's he doing it?
Jace, remember when we went to Oaks Day and we were sitting at Nobu afterwards and you and I were like, I can't keep my eyes open.
We were exhausted.
And Clint was like, couldn't string a sentence together. And
No,
we
he,
were like,
he did.
okay,
Remember, he said
I've come good.
I think I'm coming good.
And then we said, okay, let's go home. And he goes, no, I'm going to a house party.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
and
I
you were
did
the first
too.
one at work the next morning.
I did too.
Yeah,
That
but when he
was
rocked up at
quite
work,
a
he
house
forgot his
party.
undies.
Yeah, you were free balling.
Yeah.
We'd been at a house party. Didn't know where he left them.
Didn't your Uber wake you up?
Jace.
No, that
let's
was me.
move
I
on.
fell asleep. I couldn't get an Uber, so I got in a taxi and I fell asleep and I just kept driving down Punt Road. And I was like, oh, I was supposed to direct you.
Hang on.
We're in Collingwood.
You turn.
Let's go to Emma in Rosebud. Emma, what's your flavour?
I seem to go for Collingwood fans.
Now, do you know that before you date them or it's just once you get to know
No,
them?
so I'm actually an Essendon supporter myself, but I seem to go for the Collingwood.
You're like
There
our
you
other
go.
caller, like the dishevelled look.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem on Anzac
What
Day,
about-
isn't it?
There's a lot of women that go for like footy boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
hang out at Star Bar.
Or footy players.
Footy players. And
Oh,
it doesn't matter
yeah.
if they're AFL
Do footy
or
players still
if
go to
they're-
Star Bar?
If they're local footy, I don't know. They did in the 2000s. Is Star Bar still open?
Well, it's just around the corner from here.
Go.
You
You
must
wanted-
go.
If you wanted to nab a football player, like AFL or local footy,
Yeah.
Star Bar was the place to go. Star Bar and there was
Depot and Boutique.
oh yeah. Oh, were they at Boutique?
Yeah.
Do they ever hit
They were
up?
always in South Melbourne, the footy players.
They ever hit up Planet Hollywood back in the day?
Nah, not so much. Not so much.
They were good
The
times.
Q there's one in the city, the Q
Cuba.
QBH? Was it
QB. No.
CQ.
CQ. That's
all
it.
the footy players,
That's
the
about
local footy
Is
players.
CQ still open?
Footy players got free entry, remember?
Oh, is that
is
why?
that why?
Yeah. Even if
That's
you played in
right.
like the EFL, in the Eastern Footy League,
Is
you
it
got
still
it.
open?
Gen Z was trawling the Hawks players on the weekend. Whereabouts were they?
Excuse me?
Oh, didn't you hear about this?
No.
Oh, yeah, she was hitting up the Hawks were having their,
Where were you?
Mad Monday.
Electric.
oh, God, of course.
Were you chasing football players?
Of course.
Gen Z. Did you nab one? Was it their Mad Monday?
I don't even know what day it was, but me and Cal were doing shots together. Cowsha.
Kelsha Deer, as in,
Kelcher did that you met in here when he came
thankfully he'd finished playing footy for the year.
in. Oh, my God. Me and Kel. Oh, Gen Z. You're wild.
13, 24,
I love that so
10.
much.
We are asking,
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
Damien, what's your flavour?
I'm actually into really like kids.
what-
so that
Sorry?
leaves-
No, finish the sentence.
Please finish the sentence.
So teachers, apparently. My
Ah.
last three partners have all been teachers.
Teachers.
All three of them have been primary school teachers, and all three of them have been prep teachers.
Oh, there you go. You're into prep teachers. I think that's a better. You should have led with
Yeah.
that. I like prep teachers.
Start with the end next time.
Gee, that was a long way around to get there, wasn't it?
Just?
Wonder why he's not getting the call back.
We need to put Damien on
Don't
a
start
watch
with that on a
list.
date.
Wow. He likes prep teachers.
It has just got
Teachers.
3. Welcome to your Wednesday.
Hey, it looks beautiful out there in South Melbourne, at least.
Mate, she's finding up to be a
Sparkler. 20 degrees today, although we are expecting some rain. So
Yeah, showers are going to come
I
in
don't
later
know when
today.
Marge the rains are here arriving. but
Marge, the rains
not in
are out.
South Melbourne this morning.
Marge said later the Savo.
Did she? Marge is going to be eating the corn on the cob on the roof a bit later.
I want to go out for a nice little lunch today, enjoy
You've
the weather.
said it 16
Well, you dressed
times.
beautifully.
Thank you.
You're
Ever
in
since
a
he walked
polo
in.
shirt, and it's thrown me because I've never seen you in one.
He's in a spotty polo shirt, a blue chino, and a pair of shoes that look like they've just come out of the box.
I got motivated by watching Justin Timberlake on the news.
What, getting arrested?
Yeah, and
For
then they showed
DUI?
footage. That's true.
DUI.
And then they showed footage of him playing golf, and I'm like, oh, nice golf outfit.
I said when you
You
walked in, I
playing
said, are you
golf?
playing golf today?
Imagine him playing golf.
I also bet he
What do you
doesn't
mean?
go out for lunch.
What do you mean?
It'd be terrible.
You
You'd
don't
be
have the
terrible at
patience for
golf.
it.
Come on.
Yes, I do. I
you
drive the
don't.
car.
That's not playing golf.
How would you go getting out
Just
of a
go
bunker?
go-kart.
You know what I don't like about golf, right? Because
The golf cart?
No,
He likes the clubhouse and he likes driving the car.
18 holes is a lot.
I don't like the pressure. The people on the course that are just banked up behind you.
Yeah, but
and
then
I
you let them go past you.
I know, but I feel like I'm always just letting people go past.
There is
me.
nothing
Because you don't
worse.
know how to play golf.
The
There's your issue.
first tee at a golf course, because the first tee is at the clubhouse,
Is
and
it in front
everyone
of
tends
everyone?
to watch. There's nothing worse when it comes to pressure.
I was talking to a mate of mine that works at a golf course the other day. Old Ben.
Binge chicken.
Ben Chicken, our
Ben
producer
Chick.
who works there, and he said he was watching this corporate day and people were teeing off, and Taylor's made the golf brand.
Yeah.
TaylorMade, yeah.
TaylorMade.
Damn it, TaylorMade.
He's thinking Taylor's version.
Taylor's
of the album. Taylor's
They're
version
good
of golf
golf clubs.
Yeah, go on. He's a huge golfer, obviously. Lucky you're wearing that golfing polo today.
TaylorMade had one of their reps on the first tee,
Oh, yeah.
and you could pay him $20 to do your first shot.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I'd do
that's
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
He was
Cleaning up.
cleaning up.
That's awesome, just to not embarrass yourself.
Yeah, just to get ahead.
So, where are you off to? Albert Park Golf Club for lunch?
Yeah,
or-
I'll give it a crack.
Yeah.
Do you want to come and do 9 holes
No,
with me? Okay,
thanks.
right, okay. Hey,
You would just wouldn't have the patience. You do. Oh, you'd be so irritating to play golf with.
Just tap it in. Tap, tap,
no,
tap
you'd be
it
like,
in.
this has gone for too long. We've been here for too long. When is this going to end?
I'm more of a live golf man, aren't I?
Yeah. What, the party hole?
Yeah.
That's it.
Now we're talking.
I'm a party hole guy.
What, they don't do that on the normal course at
I don't
Albert
think
Park?
so. I don't know.
I don't throw the beers when
Let
you
us
get
know
it?
tomorrow after
Okay.
your big day on the golf range.
Song similarities. I want to talk about it this morning because it comes in the wake of a little drama that's emanating
Oh,
in the
who
States.
now?
I'll tell you in a second, but
There's
just giving
always
you an
someone
example.
blowing up about
Little
someone
cash grab.
copying their song.
Yeah.
Well, how similar is similar? In this instance, I want to use the example of Marvin Gaye or Marvin Gaye's estate, which, by the way, went to town on Robin Thicke, you might recall.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Robin Thicke.
Blurred line.
Wait for it. There's Marvin Gaye.
Oh,
You can hear it.
Well, he won.
it's the bass underneath. He
The
won.
Marvin Gaye's
The
estate
estate
won.
How much did they get out of Robin Thicke?
$5 million.
A lot. A lot of
I think
cash.
that's that similar.
I reckon that's pretty similar. And then you'll recall Marvin Gaye's estate went after Ed Sheeran.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
Here we go.
you can't beat that. Oh, come on. Settle down, Marvin Gaye.
Well, his estate because he's dead. But
Oh, so Marvin Gaye's not even blowing up about it.
nah, family. Anyway,
Oh, I
you'll
think
recall
once
that
you're brown bread.
Ed Sheeran won that one, and he
Is-
was very, very emotional about it.
Yeah,
because it
Ed
took a big, heavy emotional toll, right? He was accused of cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does not cheat.
No.
He is an OG songwriter.
Let's fast forward to today, and Jase, Miley Cyrus is being sued with claims her hit song Flowers is a little similar to a Bruno Mars song.
Oh. Well, they're both about breakups, aren't they? No. Sorry. If the words were different, you can't trademark. I should
Hang
have
on,
bought
listen to the
flowers.
tone. Nah, they're kidding.
Completely different.
In documents filed in court, the claim is that the likeness of the songs is, quote, undeniable and based on the combination and number of similarities For example, flowers would not exist without when I was your man.
What? No, it just says flowers in it.
I should have bought you flowers and held your hand.
Yeah, and she said I can buy myself flowers and hold my own hand. Oh, yeah. Mm.
Oh, Judge
Yeah,
Judy's
Sue
really flipped on
Sue
that.
her. Get her. Go get her, Bruno Mars.
Judge
God,
Judith
you really
I'm in
turned.
Bruno Mars's corner. It is a banger, though, flowers by Miley Cyrus.
Really turned on that
Well,
one, didn't you?
You could say the same about
This is our favourite, Clint.
ads,
Yeah.
TV ads.
Remember, Jace, we had outrage when
Hang
we
on, which
realised two of the great ad jingles of all time.
Which was the OG?
There
I think it was
1 ton Rodeo, remember?
1 ton
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
He had a 1 ton
Ton
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
and the OG was Munch on Moncheros. Munch on Moncheros.
It's the same.
All right, hang on. You do 1 ton
Oh,
Rodeo.
God, okay, I'm
and
not
we'll
going to
do
be
one.
able to listen to you. Okay,
here we
ready?
go.
1, 2, 3.
Munch on
One ton
Moncheros.
Rodeo.
No,
Munch.
I'm merging the words.
you're saying munch.
I'm saying
Munch on Rodeos.
Munch on
Okay,
Rodeo.
hang on.
Okay, I need to block my ears.
Okay.
Okay, right.
You need to
Ready?
block your ears.
Set.
Okay, go.
Munch
One
on
ton
Moncheros.
It was a
Munch
1
on
ton
Moncheros.
Rodeo.
Munch on
1 ton
Moncheros.
Court's adjourned.
Jason Lauren.
Describe your partner as a meal. Lauren, your fiance just messaged you.
He said, you, rice paper roll. And I said, why? He goes, looks good, but actually quite disappointing.
Jason Lauren on Nova 100.
God, he loves you. Hey, remember when we were talking about describe your partner
But
as a
they're
meal?
very good for you.
They
rice
are very
paper rolls.
good.
You missed that bit.
Remember when I described my partner as
You
a...
described her as a BLT from the coffee club.
Which is delicious.
You did say that?
And guess what just arrived?
What?
Boom! God love the coffee club. They've sent in BLTs. Bacon, lou, and tomato. Is that what the
but are we
bacon
going to
lettuce?
feel like we're eating loo when we're eating them? No? You said that's how you described your wife. I'm going to feel like there's a little loo inside going, don't eat me, don't eat me. Just block that noise out.
I didn't think they actually do them anymore. I think they need to bring them back.
Delicious.
The bacon, lou, and tomato.
I love a BLT.
Thank you, Coffee Club. It is
Are they
just
now?
gone 7:28. Morning.
I think it's time to call the police. The style police.
Oh, Carson Cressley, fashion police.
I've got a question to ask both of you, and I want you to be honest.
Doesn't work for you.
Am I stylish?
I think so, yeah. I think you're well dressed. Well, I don't think you're like fashion forward. Like you don't play into the trends or like go too fashiony. You're very classic and stylish.
Is classic good, Jase?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Okay.
I.
You don't want to look like you're like fresh off the runway.
So today.
Oh, hang on. Can I have an opportunity to answer?
Okay, sorry.
I wouldn't be taking fashion advice from him.
I think since the men's
Health?
health shoot, you've started dressing like your early 30s.
Yeah, because nothing fit him anymore
love
because he
that.
lost so much weight.
So much.
But
Yep.
you're pulling it off.
Why?
It's not so much my dress sense that I'm worried about.
Because today you've got like a khaki coloured chino rolled up at the ankles with your tan Birkenstocks, a white t-shirt and a matching kind of khaki. So I think you look great.
You look like Robert Irwin in winter.
No, you
Like
don't.
long
Thank you,
sleeves,
Jase.
yeah.
No.
I'll take that.
No, you look like a trendy version of Robert Owen.
Lauren, you've been to my house.
I have.
Jase, you've been to my house.
Yeah. Close horse still out?
Clothes horse will be out forever.
Right.
Let's be
Always
honest.
washing and
It's like
hanging
a
his
permanent fixture. No, it's like I've tried to
What have you done?
look
Have you gone on
coastal
Shayna Blake?
theme. We've spoken about this before. It is coastally themed.
How
And he-
good's Kane? Kane furniture.
He lives in Richmond. There's no coast anywhere
How
nearby.
far's the water from Richmond?
Quite far, unless you're talking about the
The
Yarra.
Yarra?
Or the pool down the road,
But I
the
don't
Richmond
mind it.
Aquatic Centre.
Because once you close the front door, you could be anywhere in your house. You could be
Do you have
sort of-
surfboard hanging against
I
the
don't.
wall? Right.
I
got a
don't.
guitar
But it's
in the
very,
living
it's very sort of white, beige,
Yeah.
Coastal.
rattan. Is that what it's called?
Have you got rattan furniture?
What's
I've
rattan?
got
You know,
traces
like
of
that.
rattan.
Like woven wood? Like, you know what I mean?
It's
like
coastal.
Cane, like
Yeah,
cane
yeah, yeah.
furniture.
It's coastal. So recently I got my beautiful dad Big Johnny around. He's an electrician by trade.
Did you fix those lights?
Finally.
He put the lights up, right?
Okay.
So I've
How
changed
long you
quite a
lived
few
there?
light fittings. I've been there a year.
Yeah, right.
So, because the lights were a bit pop, I just didn't like them.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just bought these like nice, generic sort of white light fittings.
Yep.
Mean
But
white
there were
light
two-
things like chandeliers.
Well, there are two in
Don't
the
tell
hallway.
me you've gone all Liberace.
There are two in the hallway.
'Cause that doesn't go with coastal.
And I've just discovered that
Maximist and minimalist.
Mum has been lying to me
Oh, God, you're shaking.
about my style or my lack of it.
Of course. She's your mum.
Why? What
These are the light fittings I'm talking about.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
When I say
You put them in your house.
it's a coastally themed house, they're made of seashells.
Are you kidding? It looks like a fishing net.
Are you opening up a seafood restaurant?
That looks like sails in Noosa.
It's a chandelier. It's a seashell.
Are you sure? Is some of that fishing net?
There's two of
It
them.
is very Noosa, isn't it?
It's
They're made
very
up
Noosa.
of seashells.
She sells seashells by Prince Stanaway's house.
They've been up for a year, and no one has ever
Oh.
told me about it.
But are these the new ones?
No one has ever told me about the fact that they look a bit shit until Mum the other day,
Hang on. Have they just hung there?
who, while I was away, tried to remove them.
Was she
Wait,
going?
I'm confused. Are these the ones Jono's just
Are
put
these
up?
the new ones or the old ones?
No, these are the old ones.
Oh, can I borrow them to take out on the boat?
You could catch a few crabs in
Yeah.
those.
What do you think? Are we keeping them or
No.
not?
No,
they're
no,
going.
we are not keeping them.
Why have you kept them this long?
Unless you're serving barramundi and chips,
So
weekdays from 5, I would not be
why are
keeping.
they? I didn't notice them when I walked in. How
Didn't
far do they
you? Well,
dangle?
that's 'cause I've got
They look
style
like
and
you're
you-
gonna hit your
well-
head on them. No, it would have. Have they always been there?
They've been there for
So what
a
are you
while.
going to replace them with? A chandelier like Liberace?
I don't know. But I'm really upset that Mum has been lying to me all this time.
What she said she liked them.
Yeah.
She's your mum.
They're bad.
I'll give you a hot tip. You know when she says you're the favourite? That's a lie.
So does that mean you've been lying to me about my fashion?
No, your fashion's good.
Okay.
Although I don't know why you keep pulling your pants up so high. You've been doing that all
Because
morning.
then you expose your ankles.
Oh, you
know?
need to roll
It's
them
cool.
up once.
That's what the kids are doing.
I'm going to need you. I need Shayna and you to come through, Lauren.
Well, actually, Marty Fox is coming in soon. We'll get
Okay.
him to do a bit of styling.
Hope he doesn't have a seafood allergy. It is just gone 24 to 8. We're going to check your
It's
underwear.
like I'm living and working at Hunky Dory.
It really does look like
It
Hunky Dory.
Guys, hasn't Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters got himself into a pickle? Have you seen this story?
Good
Hasn't he
band.
got a love child?
So he announced last week that he's got a love child, a baby outside of his marriage who he's going to love and care for, but he also loves his wife and children.
What a
Of course he
dog.
does. Of course he does.
I reckon there'd be a lot of rock stars out there that wouldn't want to be doing DNA tests. Don't you think?
Few
Oh, God, no.
illegitimates.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, no. Rock stars and footy players.
I think there'd be a lot of men out there in general that would get nervous
Don't
about doing a
tarnish us
DNA
all with the
test.
same brush.
No, I didn't say all of you. I just said a lot.
Okay.
No, not a lot. Not like the majority. I'm just saying there would be a
Here she goes.
probably. You'd be surprised as to how many men would go. I don't know what I did in my 20s. I don't want to do a DNA test in case I get a bing match.
Oh, look,
Uh-oh.
I know a few mates that would probably break out in hives if you got them a
Yeah.
Ancestry.com voucher for Christmas.
Yeah, I reckon. Anyway, Dave Grohl's been a naughty boy. He's had a baby outside of his marriage.
Yeah.
Right, park that. Now there's a new report that Dave Grohl has been jealous of his wife Jordan's flirty relationship with her hot tennis coach.
You go, girl.
Come on. He's gone and had a baby with another Larry, and now he's pointing the finger at the whiffy. How dare you?
Is he trying to deflect?
Well, according to this publication, Clint, he's been jealous of his wife's flirty relationship with her hot tennis coach for a long time because she is getting multiple tennis lessons from the hot, handsome tennis coach. Well, you know what? If my husband had a baby with someone else, I'd go and find a hot tennis coach too
How's her game
that I
coming
could
along?
flirt with. Oh, who cares? She's probably not playing much tennis. Doing a lot of stretches.
I always
drills.
suspected our paediatrician would have a crack if he could.
Really?
Yeah. What's wrong?
The paediatrician.
Well, I just...
Was he handsome?
It was one we had years ago for one of the boys. And he was just, was always just like, one-on-one with my wife.
No, he's seen so many hoo-has and so many babies.
No, the paediatrician that's an obstetrician.
That's an
No.
obstetrician.
The
This one,
paediatrician is the kid doctor.
no hoo-ha.
Oh, he's
just
seen
the kid.
so
Just
many kids and so many mums.
post-delivery.
Yeah,
Seen one,
post-delivery.
seen them all.
Post to her.
Nah. He's not chasing
No,
them.
he was just smooth.
The obstetrician, though.
Oh, he's the one you got to watch.
Did I get my obstetricians wrong?
Yeah. Be careful walking into a paediatrician and pulling your pants down. That's not going to go down well. What do you think? I think I could lose my license for this.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
No, Lauren, you don't.
But you know what? I don't know if men have the same intuition that women do, but we always know. We always know when
Now,
there's
here's my
someone.
question, though, right?
My
Because-
ex ended
hang
up
on.
with someone that from the very first day I met her, I was like, nah. Nah.
You're off.
Something's
Can-
up here.
can I-
And he
can-
said to me, she's just one of those girls that doesn't get along with other girls. Oh, please. Red flag.
Now, can I just say, as a guy that grew up with 3 older sisters, right? Like, I'm not your macho. Oh, it's got the pub. Yeah. So I have a lot of. Well, I do go to the pub. No, but I have a lot of girlfriends, right?
Female friends.
Female friends.
Yeah.
And I know my wife in the past, and not nowadays, we're so bloody comfortable and everything, but like early days, she'd be like, what's going on? I don't like that girl.
Yeah, we know. And were you always like, I do have the hots for her?
No, I didn't have the hots for her. And I'm like, you know what? If she had the hots for me, A, she needs a head red, but B, at the end of the day, even if she made a move, I'm the one that can say no.
Yeah, no. You don't have to take it out on your partner. I never did that, but I just knew. Anyway, they've ended up happily ever after together, haven't they?
Haven't they just?
Good luck to her.
Have fun.
Nah, we always know. We always know. I'm telling you.
See ya.
Chicks always know.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them
You
sailing
might
into
not
the
know the
sunset.
difference between an obstetrician and a pediatrician, but you know.
We know. We know. I'm telling you, there'd be plenty of women out there who had a hunch
I'll tell you what.
when they met someone that, nah, this ain't right, and they've ended up together. I bet.
13, 24, 10. Who did you suspect?
Yeah.
Did you suspect someone had the hots on your partner?
And you were right.
Yeah, maybe,
wrong.
maybe.
Maybe you're wrong.
All wrong.
You don't have to do anything about it.
Maybe they didn't even go.
played tennis with Pat Rafter.
He's handsome.
Well,
I've got the hots for Pat Rafter. Yes, absolutely I do. 100%. You'd be mad not to.
Got to suspect that one, Clint.
He and Paul are mates. Doesn't stop me having the hots for him. I'm
13.
only a human.
13, 24, 10. Who have you suspected? And did it turn out to be right or wrong? At the
You
moment.
heard the man. Not yet.
Yet. Hang up the phone. We are asking on 13, 24, 10. Who did you suspect?
When did you suspect that something was up with someone, like with your partner? Like there's just someone that gave you a bad vibe. Maybe they ended up getting married.
Let's go to Catherine in Clyde North. Morning, Catherine.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We're good. Who
Good,
did you
Catherine.
suspect?
So I was 17 at the time, and it was my boyfriend.
Yep.
And he would just be on his phone, like when we were together, hanging out and everything, and texting his, girlfriend. And it just didn't sit right with me. I just had this feeling that there was something else going on, and I broke it off with him after going on holidays and thinking about it for a bit.
Yep.
And we had mutual friends who actually told me about 6 months later that they were getting it on the side and
you knew.
ended up together.
You knew.
17.
feel it in your waters.
17. Yeah, but that's when you get your first heartbreak.
They're all
And
getting it on at
first
17.
heartbreak hurts.
That's all they're doing.
Yeah, it's very interchangeable at 17,
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
17. You know,
Well,
like-
have some respect.
Well, it's
well, I fell in love
No,
at
you
school
should
this week.
respect your partner, no matter what age.
You'd be surprised to know that her and I are no longer together.
Who'd you fall in love with?
A girl called Bronwyn at schoolies.
Oh, I fell in love every night at school is someone new.
Bronwyn.
Yeah, she fell in love with someone else the night after.
Yeah, it's what schoolies is.
Do you go to school with Bronwyn Bishop?
She looks like your type.
I do like the short hair on it.
The pearls.
James from Hawthorne, good morning.
Good morning. How are you going?
Yeah, we're good.
Was it you or someone you knew?
That was my partner. It was my ex-wife.
Yep.
So I was basically married to a lovely Christian woman of 16 years, and there were multiple affairs which I was spot on in picking in terms of she had a thing for tradesmen. So probably about a dozen trades guys over 16 years that I basically managed to bust and find out about. But
What, she was breaking things around the house?
Sorry, what was it? Sorry.
Was she breaking things around the house so tradies would come around?
Basically, just friends, friends, partners. Basically, her
Did you
friends,
know,
partners.
James?
It was just. Sorry, did I know?
Yeah.
Denied it for many years. So she would come out with a Christian card saying I'm a Christian woman. I wouldn't do that. Basically, you've got to trust me. And then later found out through friends basically that all of these suspicions were spot on. So that was. But the final straw was I had for about 6 months. This was in the days of 50 Shades of Grey doing its thing. And there was sneaking around and
Did
champagne
she get
glasses.
a tradie to build a red room?
Sorry? Well, surprised she didn't, but anyway. So there was all the sneaking around, and I got to the point I could not catch what was going on, so I got a private eye.
Oh, jeez.
This is no longer when did your gut tell your partner was cheating. This is just cheater's hotline now, but I'm here for it. Go, James.
How much does a PI cost these days to catch your partner?
He said basically $4,000 he can tag her, or he said basically $400, bring me her phone, and I'll give you all the information off the phone. So this is what he did. So he basically downloaded her phone history when she was sleeping. I took a phone, got a phone,
he came over in the middle of the night.
Tracked her phone and got this record of all these deleted messages and deleted photos, and there was a number. So I called the number, and cut a long story short, she was a uni lecturer, and it was basically a student. So I suspected an old school flame, and I was tagging this old school flame around, following him around, and it turns out it was one of her students at her university.
Oh, James. Well, she sounds like a bit of a dirty dog.
Well, there's a lesson.
I love that
Pour
James...
petrol over your phone and burn it.
I love that James just called for completely the wrong topic.
I know.
His gut never told him she was doing anything.
His private eye told
His private eye told
He should have listened to God. Well, he should have. Or was it her?
Clint.
No, it was her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She was using it. She was a fraud.
She was hiding behind her religion.
Yes. Amen.
The PI, I don't know if you can you do that? Just take someone's phone and download all
I didn't think you could.
I feel like that's not allowed.
She's asleep.
Cheaters Hotline. We should do Cheaters Hotline more often.
Oh, I used to love that TV show.
Cheaters. Remember the guy? Was it the guy with the long hair?
He got stabbed. The host got stabbed. So they would, they'd like say if here's a hypothetical. You and Clint are married, right? And Clint suspects you're cheating, so he hired this TV show to follow you, and they would film you coming over to my place.
Yeah.
It's a big hypothetical.
And then you stabbed the Cheaters guy.
And then the host would storm in and be like, "G'day, it's Joey from Cheaters with the camera crew. We've got you, Lauren.
Busted.
Your husband Clint's in the car. What are you doing with this ranger?"
Oh yeah. And then you stabbed it. When did you get stabbed?
No, I just stabbed him then.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just in one episode. He doesn't get stabbed in every episode.
Did he survive?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, so Cheaters is still going.
No, the show didn't, but the host did.
Right now, let's try and win someone some cash. Good morning, Nissa from the Yarra Valley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. You've made it through to be our player today for the $5,000 question. Would you like what?
You got 3 already and another one on the way.
I know. What am I doing?
A fourth child coming right up. You need
You're
the
a
cash
super
then,
mum.
sis.
Congratulations.
I do. Thanks.
Would you like to pay for $5,000? There's a medium question for $500 or an easy question for $50.
Oh, I got to go for the 5K.
Go big or go home.
$5,000.
Seems to be the rule you're living by so far. All right.
That was a nervous giggle.
It is.
Let's go, Nissa.
Going from 2 to 3 was a game changer. Are you are you a van driver?
Oh, no. Not a chance. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Okay, well, you're about to be with 4 kids.
I know. I need a bus.
Needs a bus.
All right. Here comes your question. You'll get 3 seconds to answer, okay? My advice is if you don't know, take a guess, all right? Because this is guessable. Here we go.
Which company was originally known as Blue Ribbons Sport?
3, 2, 1.
No idea.
A sport company. Think one of the biggest sport companies in the world.
No.
Nike.
No idea.
It was Nike.
I had no idea.
What was it? Blue Ribbon Sport, Clint?
Yeah, Blue Ribbon Sports.
You knew that, Clint.
That was the OG name. And they rebranded, thankfully.
I'm hearing you.
Just do it, Blue Ribbon Sports.
That's why I was like, take a guess. Think sports company. Biggest in the world.
Shame. Well, good luck, Nissa.
Thank you.
Look,
babies.
we've got to give you something before you get out of here. You can't go away empty-handed.
Pair of Nikes.
I'll tell you what. How about you take the I don't know. Take the kids to the Royal Show. How about that?
Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
No
That'd
worries.
be awesome.
You can experience the show and much more fun and excitement at the 2024 Melbourne Royal Show from the 26th of September to October 6th. Tickets at royalshow.com.au.
Otherwise, Nissa, you put your feet up and you send your kids with someone else and give them
Okay.
tickets.
They're off with Dad.
Yeah, seriously, that's a dad job.
All right. Hey, good luck for baby number 4.
Thank you so much.
5K question returns this time tomorrow. You guys have both been quite hands-on with children in your family group lately, haven't you?
Yes, I have a niece and a nephew. What are we in September? She was born in December. So a 9-month-old niece and a 1-year-old nephew.
Yep.
Nearly
Yeah,
2.
I got 2 and 2.
Yeah.
2 nieces, 2 nephews.
I got 3 under 10. That's right. We went back in.
Yeah.
We had little Archie, who is now 2. Quite a little character. Love him to bits.
Fun age?
Fun age. Really fun. Him and I spend the afternoons together. It's a ripper. On the weekend, I was heading out for dad's drinks on Saturday.
Daddy's drinks.
Yeah. Please never call
We
me
were talking
Dad.
about this earlier. Dads.
That's. Lou was out, so it was just Archie and I at home.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where are the big boys?
they were out at a friend's as well.
Right.
Everyone was out except me and the 2-year-old. Now, I had Lynn, the babysitter, coming round. Love Lynn. She's great.
Super nanny style.
Yep, sort of new. You've always got babysitters on a roster, you know, who's available. I'm frantically trying to get the house ready. So that way, when
What do you have to get ready?
Yeah, do you
well,
clean?
because I was out for the afternoon, clean. Then I've got to prep his dinner, so his dinner's ready to go.
Doesn't the babysitter do all of that?
Yeah, but she might be busy with him. So, I want stuff ready.
Right.
I'm an organizer.
Okay.
I'll even have, the sleep suits out, the nappies out. This is where he, when he gets changed, you put into bed, milk cups, have it all laid
Make
out.
it easy.
It's a bit of work. And as you're doing it, you're like, sometimes, is it really worth going out?
But is it sometimes like, it would just be easier if we just had a regular nanny or babysitter that knew what they were doing?
Oh,
So you don't have to lay it all out.
Yeah.
The babysitter gets there, throw him the kid, off you go.
Even go back a step, Lauren. Wouldn't it be easier if we were in a 2-bedder in Elstonwick?
With
Oh,
2
no,
kids,
you love
1
your
kid.
family.
No, I'm joking.
Sometimes.
Who would you take to the 2-bedder in Elstonwick? Just you and
Lou and
Lorraine,
I.
or- Oh, you keeping her too? Okay, good.
As I'm running around, the great thing is for the 2-year-old age is they're just creating their own mess. And I went running past the front room and I was like, is that
Now the front room at the moment is like you've
the
got
trash room?
Well, I was
so
going
it's
to
not a
say
good
like
room. Not a
it
lounge
will
room.
be a good room, but it hasn't been made into the good room yet.
It's like the formal lounge room, but at
Right.
the moment it's like the boxes
Just
that we
put everything
fully
in there
haven't
and shut the
unpacked
door.
are
All
in
the
there.
stuff that you haven't unpacked. Everyone's
Exactly.
got one of those when they move.
Exactly. And Archie is going through a stage where he's trying to take his own nappy off. And now the corner of my eye, I saw a rogue poo
On the floor. Like
on
a
the
dog.
floor,
Really?
like a dog. And I was like, that is disgusting.
Was it?
That is disgusting.
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 Like I would die if anyone
Wait, so
saw
he
that.
takes his nappy off. Is he like trying to be toilet trained and he takes his nappy off
Yeah.
and he thinks he's doing the right thing, or is he like, I hate
Bro-
you, Dad. I'm going to poop here?
Depends what day it is.
I've got an important question.
Was it definitely Archie?
It was definitely Archie.
2 important questions.
Small and firm, Clint.
Yeah, so what was the
Yeah,
makeup
small
of
and
it?
firm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy to transport.
So I thought
You
exactly.
don't have one of those robot vacuums.
No,
do
I
you?
don't, thank
No.
God.
Lucky.
So I thought I'll go and get a little nappy bag,
Yeah.
come back, pick it up like a dog poo.
Great.
Right? Problem was I got distracted. And it was only till yesterday afternoon.
So you do that straight away.
That I know you do, but when there's a 2-year-old in the house, something could just happen
You
all of a sudden.
Yeah, like poo on the floor. He's already
silly-
done that. So
Silly man.
you do that to deal with it in the immediacy.
You silly man.
I forgot.
Of course you did.
And yesterday afternoon, I was like, I
It's Wednesday,
know.
Tuesday,
I went,
How long's the poo been there for?
since Saturday.
well, that's the thing.
Has no one gone into the good room since then? Or was there a collection of them but yesterday?
It wasn't there anymore. So I think the babysitter has
I-
picked up the rogue poo. And now God only knows what sort of image she has of
Yeah,
our
but maybe
family.
she thinks he did it on her time. So she doesn't want you to know.
Oh.
Never mention it again. Make her think.
She's coming over the Savo. I was going to go,
No.
hey, I want to apologise for the rogue poo.
No,
No, that's her
no. She
problem.
did it on her. He did
Yeah.
it on her time. You never saw it.
Where do you think you left it?
Do you reckon I should walk in and
Wait,
go?
did you pick it up and move it and leave it somewhere?
No, it was just still
Oh,
left
so
in
it
the
was
same room.
in the good room.
Yeah.
On the carpet or floorboards?
Floorboard.
Yuck.
Tell me about it. Now she
Human
thinks.
poo's way worse than dog poo. I've got
Now
no
she
problem
thinks
with it.
she's working for a family who just walk around pooing in the house.
What, you think she thinks it's yours?
Who knows? She probably just thinks we don't use our toilets. Just walk around pooing on the floor.
What about that bloke from the radio? He poos in his good room.
I hate toilet chat. And it sat there, or at least it didn't sit there for 3 days. No one went in and out of that room.
No one uses that room.
Except for Archie.
Yeah, yeah. Clint, you missed something out of your news. And it's tradie related.
Yes, you
goodness
did.
me.
We've hit a drought.
We should be worried.
We've got a drought coming.
How dry is it?
Well, if you're a lady who likes a tradie, it could be very dry.
God, that got graphic.
That's how bad the drought is.
Yeah, right.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, it's how it came across.
Tell us more, Lauren.
Yeah. Opposed to
We're running out of tradies.
Marge.
Tradies aren't finishing their apprenticeships and they're dropping out early, Clint.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of women who have tradies
They
that
have
are
needs.
their type.
Yeah.
You know, they love a hot tradie and
It's
there might
dry
be a
out there.
tradie shortage.
So this morning we have been asking.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
I got friends of mine who only date tradies.
Well, Jase only dated women who worked in radio stations.
It was just convenient. I didn't have my license.
Oh, Jase was just lazy, is that what you're saying?
Well, I could get a lift home and a free can of Coke. 132410 is our number. What's your flavour, Melbourne?
So I promise, like, this is not what I look like,
Sure.
but my type is men that look like they like to party too hard. I seem to go for Collingwood fans. Apparently I go for guys that don't have a dad.
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
132410. What type do you go for? Everyone's got a type.
Everyone's got a type.
What's yours? We'll hit the phones after Nicki Minaj. Give us a call at Nova 100. Melbourne.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
What? I've got a question.
Do you have a type, Melbourne?
What is a daddy?
A daddy is someone with children.
Yeah, but is a daddy like a handsome dad with money? Do you have to have children to be a daddy?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You do?
Well, what are you saying? If the woman who called up and said, "I like daddies,"
Yeah. Like, can a daddy be?
I would say
Can a daddy be a single bloke in his 40s,
No.
for instance?
No. Clint,
no.
Clint,
Why
look at
did
me.
someone call you daddy?
I'm a daddy.
No, you're a dad. You're a dad.
Aren't I a daddy?
I would say a sugar daddy is like a dad. No, it doesn't have to be a dad. Sugar
Okay.
daddy's like cash. You're just a dad.
You're a father.
Guys, am I a daddy or
No.
a dad?
A dad. You're a man with a child. 3 children. You're a man with too many children.
You're not a daddy.
He's not a dad.
I'm a dad.
Dad.
There's a real distinction, isn't there?
You're a dad bod dad.
Jasmine
Different to a dad.
in Seaford. Am I a daddy?
Do you like daddies?
No, yes, you are technically.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just a dad.
Technically. Thanks.
Got him on a technicality, Jasmine.
I'll take it.
Jasmine, do you have a flavour or a type? What's your type? What do you
I
always,
always go for the Italian mummy boys.
Oh.
My partner's 53 and he
yes.
lives at home with mummy.
He's 53 and he lives at home with his mum.
Mate of mine would only go for the Italians.
But the Italians are
Yeah, he's very.
But the mummies boys, you never really get their hearts though. Don't they
No.
just love their mummies more than you
It's a
forever
bit like
and a day?
Marcello from
Yes,
Emily
they
in
never
Paris.
leave it. And his brother still lives at home too, and he's 47.
Oh, mum, kick him out. Do you live there too, Jasmine?
No, I wish.
Would mum let you move in, do you reckon?
Yes.
Oh, she would.
I'll
but
tell you what, though,
couldn't
the minute
handle
there's a fight, she'll take his side.
it. 100%.
It's what they do.
Italians are quite sexy though, aren't they? Oh, they are. The accent. And like
Yep.
Clint said,
And I just
if
know.
you've been watching Emily in Paris, Marcello.
Oh, Marcello.
Oh,
Plus, I
Very
just
good.
know I'm going to get a lot
He's
of free
hot.
salami and that sort of stuff
Meatballs?
around at the family's house.
Mm.
I'd love a nonna.
To date or
No, it's not my thing. Nonnas aren't my flavour, but I just wouldn't mind one on the
a
side.
nonna? On the
To
side.
cook- no, to cook.
As a side
No, to
dish.
cook.
You're
No,
going to
no.
cook her.
You're gonna cook her
Don't
now.
cook
Not a
nonna.
side Italian dish. Just all I'm
In
saying
a
is,
red sauce.
all I'm
I want
saying
to cook you in your red sauce,
is
Nonna.
I get why you'd marry into the Italian community
So you
They
could
look
shtup
after
their
you.
nonna.
No, they. Laura on 13, 24, 10.
Jase has got nonna
I'm
issues.
getting frazzled.
Oh, I want a nonna.
Ah!
Daddy wants a nonna.
Anthony, what's your flavour?
Policeman.
Oh, men in uniform.
Yeah, it's just that. It's that uniform though.
Yeah, they're like white. What is it about them, Laura?
Oh, I don't know. It's just hot cop. I'm like, yep, nah.
Do they make you feel safe? Yeah, I'd like to date a hot cop.
Where do you sit on
Although
a?
I'm very happily.
Where do you sit on an ambo driver? Paramedic.
Yeah, no,
they're
it's
hot.
just a cop uniform. Yeah, they're hot, but no, the cop uniform. If I had the choice, it'd be a cop.
What about, are you married to one or dating one or?
No, I ended up marrying an accountant.
Yeah,
Does he put a police uniform on
does he get the
sometime?
handcuffs out? You know?
I'll strap you to the calculator.
Pretty much the same thing, guys.
But
Pretty
a
much-
fireman is also hot.
Yeah, although some of them have been in the.
Doesn't matter, even if you're not hot. If
been in
you've
the
got a
game for a while.
fireman's uniform on, that's hot. It's probably off to save a cat from a tree somewhere.
Or a family.
Rescue
Ferntree Gully. Sam was called through from there. Sam, what's your flavour?
Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
My flavour is redhead.
Oh, you love a ginger ninja.
You're in,
Oh, yeah.
I had the
Something
hots.
about them just makes me quiver.
Oh,
What about a ginger
Ed
daddy?
Sheeran?
Ginger dad, not daddy.
Do you like Ed Sheeran?
Oh, I don't care if they're a dad, daddy, whatever. Just, yeah. Just bring me a ginger.
Is there a hot redhead that we might know? Someone famous, perhaps? A celebrity?
Well, I'm single, so yeah, if you hook me up, why not?
Sam, just out of curiosity, what about if the red hair was starting to fall out?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Do you think Prince Harry's sexy, Sam?
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez.
Me
Stop
too.
it.
I don't mind a ginger either. Ginger ninja.
You are partial to a ginger.
Yeah, I've
really?
always, yeah.
Yeah, she's always.
Yeah.
Let's go
I
to.
kissed one of my brother's friends at school who had red hair, and my brother, oh my God, it
He was
took
off
him
you?
years to
Really?
get me.
What is it about
Yeah.
the gingers that you like?
I don't know. I think
They can
they're
get a bit
nicer.
fiery.
No, I think the redheads are a bit nicer. Than,
Yeah, we got bullied in school. That's why.
No, not you. No, you're not. I'm not calling you a ginger for the sake of this conversation.
Vanessa on 13, 24, 10. What's your flavour?
Good morning, Jason Liza, and good morning, Clinty.
Morning.
Oh!
Good morning,
Ah.
Vanessa.
Do you like newsreaders?
Absolutely, especially Clint Stanaway.
Oh, Clint's your
Vanessa.
Not much
Good
happens
morning,
at
darling.
my place when the news is on.
Where do you watch the news, Vanessa?
Definitely at home on the couch.
Are you alone when you watch the news?
Well, I make sure the kids do not interrupt me.
Yeah, right. And are you just
Clint,
like,
Jay, she doesn't want to hear from you.
sorry?
Stop ruining Vanessa's dreams, Clint. Talk to Vanessa in your newsreader voice.
In my newsreader voice.
That's what she wants.
Vanessa, what's on for your Wednesday?
I have the day off today. I'm actually currently parked up near Big W in Coringal Hub.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're parked out the front, Vanessa.
What are we
No
doing?
such luck,
What are we
Roz.
doing at Coringal Hub today, Vanessa?
I'm going shopping. I'm going to a 50th on Saturday night. So, yeah.
Just holding up a script for Clint.
What's the next question?
Do it in the news voice.
Actually, guys, I have to say, Clint, your outfit the other night with the green tie, no go.
What
the
outfit?
blue shirt was and the white shirt was doing it, but not the green
What
tie.
a
Was that on the
roller
news?
I can't even remember.
Oh, Clint, it was on the news. You tell Channel 9 Wardrobe you're
No, the
turning
green
girls
tie's
off.
got to go.
Green tie's got
Hell of
to
a
go.
wardrobe to lose the green tie.
Yeah.
Good on you,
Hey,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
She wants a tie that
Vanessa,
she will be excited about ripping
Yes,
off.
Clint.
this news just in. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks, guys.
That was really awkward, actually.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, that is it. We are getting out of here, guys.
We are.
Only a couple of sleeps. Still Friday night football.
Oh
How
my
exciting.
gosh, footy finals are just around the corner.
And then
Is it?
there
Wait,
were
it's the
4
quarterfinal.
prelim finals.
Yeah.
There's 4 teams left.
Prelim final. It should be
And then
called
next
the
weekend,
quarterfinals. There's only 4
The grand
teams.
final.
I know. Get on the Catters.
Has not gone quick.
Looks like a beautiful day out there as well, Melbourne. Get
I'm-
out and enjoy the sunshine before the rain hits a little later.
I would love a Port Cats grand final.
Would you?
Yeah, but purely, well, I mean, our Footy Nuffy executive producer, Brody, the Thumb.
Yes.
He's a spitter. He's a Port Adelaide fan.
I think it's going to be Swans v Cats.
Oh,
break his little heart.
Jeez, God, let him down gently.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise we had to sugarcoat everything around.
He had tickets to the game. He's not going now.
Why?
He's got a Haas auction in Melbourne
You're not
on
going?
Saturday morning.
I've got an auction the first thing the next morning, so I would have to fly there, and I don't know how I would get back in time for the auction the following morning.
How about we call in a favour and see if Marty Fox can go to the auction for you?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that power play.
Brody, it's Marty. Guess what? You got the house. I went up to 3.2, and I know your budget was $1 million, but honestly...
To get you to the SCG, I would love to see if Marty would do it for
I
you.
didn't think there would be anything stopping you going to that game on the weekend.
I need to buy a house.
How are you going to go, like, doing the figures in your head at the auction after watching Port the night before?
Could be a little dusty.
Carry the 2 minus the
Gosh,
3.
well, good luck for all of it.
Hey, Lauren, Jase is going out to lunch today.
No,
He's
we're going to
told me
golf.
16 times he's going to
And-
lunch, and I said, I bet he never goes out for lunch.
Have you had an invite?
No, we're going to golf. Brody and I are going to golf. We're going to go do 9 holes.
This is like when you said you were going to play squash. That if for 4 weeks, every day, we're going to play squash after the show. We're going to play squash after the show today. Brody, did you and Jase ever play squash after the show?
We've never played squash.
You turned up in your squash gear with your squash rackets and
Anyway,
everything.
we're going to go. Have a great day.
You're not playing golf, are you?
We'll
Absolutely not.
see you tomorrow.
Thanks, bye.
Being afraid. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jase and Lauren.
Follow them on socials.